I DM'd the Weeknd and he responded.
Oh my God.
The sickest thing ever. I was like, come on. All right, I'm done. That's it.
Good morning. Welcome to Capital Breakfast. It's Roman Kemp, Sian, Welby and Sonny J. And joining us on FaceTime today, it's Tate McRae, everyone.
Yeah!
How are you, my mate? How are you?
I'm so good. How are you?
I'm very well. Now, where are we calling you from?
Calgary, Canada.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, all the way in Canada. I don't think we've been to Canada yet, have we?
No, but we're very international now.
Yeah,
right?
very fancy. Now, Tate, first things first, I need to say congratulations. You Broke Me First has absolutely blown up. We play it so much here on the show. Are you shocked by it? Because it has just gone ridiculous.
Yeah, it's definitely been a bit of a surreal experience, especially over quarantine, because everything's been happening in my bedroom in Calgary. So it's weird. Like, even having like phone calls like this at 10:30 at night, it feels really abnormal for me. And the fact that my little baby, like, this song of mine has kind of gone global is a crazy thing to think about.
It must be even stranger as well to have this happening. For those that are listening right now that are new to your music, to you as an artist, I'm right in saying you've only just turned 17.
Yeah.
That is unreal. That is unreal. No, not in a bad way. Like, in terms of, like, that's a huge achievement to have at the age of 17. And not only that, you're doing this through a pandemic. Now, is it weird to have a #1 record whilst you're sat at home?
Oh, it's so weird. Like, it's the weirdest feeling ever because everything's over text, everything's over Zoom, and you don't really like hear anything or get to travel and meet people. It's like nothing has changed, like, normal life wise. Like, I'm still here at home. So
I love that. I love that. Still just sitting at home like a teenager. It's decent.
Oh, it's great. Sounds amazing. Now, I'm going to throw it out there. You've done some pretty amazing things in your 17 years. One of them being you've danced on stage with Justin Bieber. Okay, now I don't think it gets better than that.
I agree.
I think you should retire there. How on earth did that happen?
Okay, so I was 12 and, I was a competitive dancer and he had like this audition for one of his tours for like kids. So there were like 3 kids that got chosen on stage for like a Calgary concert. So it was pretty cool. We got to meet him backstage and it was a cool experience for sure.
So that would have been for, what was it, for his Purpose tour?
Yeah, for his Purpose tour.
That makes me feel insanely old.
Yeah, very, very
or
old.
just makes me realise your age and what you've achieved so far. That's incredible.
Have you seen him since or spoken to him since?
No, I wish.
Oh, really? It's going to be one of them moments, though, that you probably will. Once gigs start happening again, you'll be like, I used to dance for you, mate.
That's the weird thing is that, like, for the first time, like, the past couple months, I've actually been able to connect with artists, like, people that I've really been inspired by for a really long time. So it's definitely been really cool just because I never really thought that I'd be able to connect with people, especially through like DM and stuff. It's very weird.
Who's the coolest one? Who's the coolest one in the DM? Who's the one that you went, oh, this is weird?
One of them was Khalid. I was really
What?
cool.
Casually.
And then I DM'd the Weeknd and he responded.
Oh my God.
The sickest thing ever. I was like, come on. All right, I'm done. That's it. That's all I need.
Dare I ask, what did you DM the Weeknd?
Oh, I DM'd him like 4 weeks ago. And I was just like, I'm a big fan of your music. He was like, oh, thank you so much. I was like, no way, you just responded.
This is awesome. So cool. Well, look, it is actually Thursday and it's the UK's biggest date night on Capital Breakfast. Now, as a 17-year-old who's in lockdown as well, how have you found dating in 2020?
I think everything's weird for everyone. The fact that you can't see your like friends and you can't really like go to, any event or anything, it's kind of hard to meet people or see people or even like start anything or continue relationships because things are so weird over text and FaceTime. Like, they're not the same. People are dry. I'm such a dry texter, such a dry texter. I'm just the worst. So I'm like, meet me in person and it'll be fine. So, I feel like it's kind of a hard time to do stuff like that.
That's why voice notes were made for people that are bad texters. That's the thing.
No.
Voice notes are made for people that are bad texters. Now, Tate, we've mentioned it obviously a couple of times. We're calling you. You're in Canada right now. How many times have you been to the UK?
Once?
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Actually, no. I went when I was like 2, but I just don't count that because I didn't remember it.
Okay. Well, we've got a little bit of a game, okay, based on British nostalgia that we'd like to play with you because you're not getting the opportunity to come over to the UK and there's a lot that you need to learn about it here, okay? And we think you're going to love this, right? We're going to try and find some things that were big when we were 17. Which for Sian was a very long time ago. Very long time ago. Yeah. So you keen to stick around for a game like that?
Yeah, let's do it.
Wicked. I will give you a clue, okay? Just to let you know, this noise will feature.
Okay.
You may be the youngest artist we've ever interviewed on this show. But I mean, that does... Yeah, but it doesn't take away from, everything that you've achieved right now. I mean, it's incredible. Just before, I played you this sound. Okay?
Yeah.
Do you have any idea what that sound is?
I have no idea what that is.
You've never heard this sound in your life?
Okay, I mean, it's like kind of familiar, like it's ringing a little.
Okay, well, listen, if you're listening right now, and if you texted in, that was actually the MSN nudge sound. Do you know what an MSN nudge is?
No.
So basically, like... So
Wait, what does she think it is?
No. No. So MSN, do you know what MSN was?
No.
Okay.
Is this bad?
No. This is good. This is what we wanted to do. We wanted you to learn. So, what would you imagine? So, MSN was the kind of like Facebook Messenger when we were kids. So I used to come home from school, and I used to beg my mum to let me use the internet so that I could go on MSN and talk to my friends.
Oh, wow.
Now, what do you think a nudge would be? If I said, that person.
Oh, you like waved at a person, like you're like nudging them to talk to you.
Yeah, very good, very good.
Roman
very good.
did that a lot because not many people wanted to reply to him, you said.
Yeah, a lot of time on that nudge button. So what I would like to do, so I want to go through a couple of these. So as a 17-year-old from Canada, don't worry, I'm not expecting you to know any of these things, okay?
Right.
This is purely for our selfish enjoyment of living in the past. Let's see how many of these you can recognise. Okay, so I'm just going to ask you. You give me your best guess as to what it is. Tate, would you know what a Lunchable is?
Okay, I know what a Lunchable is.
Okay, go for it.
Aren't they okay? This is the thing where it's like the crackers, the salami, the cheese, and like the random Oreo.
Yes,
Nailed it.
yes, nailed it. First go, yeah. Here we have Dairy Lee Lunchables.
Yeah.
They were never actually that nice, but everyone always had them. Like they were actually a bit minging.
Felt elite though when you packed lunchbox.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. Go on then. Let's go. What have we got next, Sonny?
Okay. What do you think this is from, Tate?
No, 2 seconds.
I dropped the screw in the tuna.
What? What was that?
All right, take a listen. Take a listen one more time.
I dropped the screw in the tuna.
It's just the most random thing I've ever heard in my life.
Do you know what's funny? Is we're all sitting here going, "Oh, I know what it is."
but does that ring any bells? If you were to guess, what would you say? To be fair, for you, there's no wrong answer here.
Yeah, that's like definitely from a live TV show because there's an audience. Or not a live, there's not a live TV show. A TV show with an audience thingy.
Yeah.
Like something...
And take a listen what's happened in this scenario.
I dropped the screw in the tuna.
Like that gives me no context.
So, Tate, that is from a television show that I think was actually the first show I was obsessed with as a kid. Keenan and Kel. Do you know Keenan and Kel?
Never heard of it.
Oh my God, I promise you. Literally, like, ask your parents. Go downstairs and ask your parents after this and say to them, do you know who Keenan and Kel is? They'll be like, oh my God.
You sound so old. Ask your parents.
Oh, shut up.
Listen to you.
What do you think Mr. Blobby is?
Okay, is that like a robot or something?
Oh, I guess his voice is is a little bit like a robot.
Yeah,
I guess so.
yeah.
I guess so. So
off.
I mean, what I want you to do is just take a listen and then create an image in your head as to what you think Mr. Blobby would look like. Okay?
Okay.
Here we go.
It's actually mental.
Go on, draw the new picture of Mr. Blobby for me, please.
I feel like it's a blob, so like I don't know why first thing in my mind is, ever seen those blob fishes?
Oh,
The
yeah.
really gross.
Do you know what?
gross ones. That's what I envisioned, just straight up. That's what came to my head.
That's what comes to your head. Okay, well,
Yeah.
What colour blobfish are we talking?
Like purple.
Purple
Purple.
blobfish.
look, that
God.
is Mr. Blobby.
Tate, we used to watch this.
So take a look at that. Take a look at that, and the noise that you
Terrifying.
say that again.
Holy, that is terrifying. Oh my God. Oh, that would give me terrible nightmares. I feel like that's
It really would.
Right.
yeah, awful.
Tate, we got another noise for you, and I want you to tell us what you think this one is, all right?
Okay. Oh my God. These are impossible.
It's a really hard game because obviously we're not expecting you to know. But I think the better thing is to be what would you guess it is?
I mean, like it sounds like something taking off or something, like maybe electronic.
Okay.
It does. Yeah, someone taking off. That's very close. I'll play it one more time. Take a listen. It's quite harsh.
Okay.
What I will tell you is it's a household thing. So it's something that, your parents would have had in their house.
Okay.
And, yeah, you probably would have heard it every day.
Oh, it's like a phone. It's like a telephone, right? It ringing? Or is it like a TV thingy? Or they like twist the knob?
Oh,
Wait, we're not that
tuning
old.
your TV. Let me tune the old TV. No. So, Sonny, do you want to explain what it is?
So, I can't even believe I'm saying this. So we used to have, obviously, computers, right? Like big ones at home. And to get on the internet, it used to make that noise. There used to be a thing called broadband where you plug it into the back of the computer and it would sort of dial up. And that's how you'd get on the internet.
And you'd have to hear that noise every single
time.
Yeah.
Every single time. So when you'd click on the internet, right? And the problem is as well is that if you were on the internet and someone in the house picked up the phone,
Oh, it would go.
right? The thing that the person on the phone would hear is,
Oh my gosh. It's crazy.
It sounds awful, doesn't it?
it sounds
mad.
absolutely awful. Do you know what a froob is?
A froob?
Yeah.
A froob. Like that. What's a froob?
I like it when you say it. Froob.
What would you think a froob would be?
A froob. I feel like you'd I might say, I feel like a broom or something? No.
Like a broom. Okay. Similar shape.
Gonna froob the house.
I was going to froob the house. Froob the house.
Yeah.
To be fair, saying the word froob out of context does sound a little bit strange, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sounds like if you didn't know what it was, then it would sound really odd. Do you want to explain what a froob is, Sian?
A froob is, I don't know why we need this in our lives, but it's yogurt that's inside a tube that's fruity. So you've got fruit and the word tube, combine the two, you've got a froob. And then you just shovel it in
I've
like
had
that.
those before. Those are so good. We don't call them froobs though.
What are they called in Canada?
I feel like just like yogurt tubes.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Okay. How do we... Okay, no. They've got this thing in England. It's called a froob. How do we make it so much more boring? Yogurt tube. Yogurt tube. I love it.
This one's iconic, right? Tate,
Yeah.
what do you think is a safe way?
A Safeway?
Yeah, what is a safe way?
I mean, we have like a Safeway grocery store in Calgary.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, we do. We go there all the time.
We lost all of ours. Ours are all gone.
Yeah, we don't have any
No
more.
way.
That's a nostalgic thing to have a Safeway. So you have a Safeway still in Canada?
We have the Safeway.
Oh.
You don't realise how lucky you are.
Yeah, you're very, very lucky to have a Safeway still. Do you know, back in the day, Calvin Harris used to work in a Safeway?
Really?
Yeah. That was his thing. That was his thing. Now look at him. Yeah.
Just as weekends now.
Yeah.
Here's a good one for you. What do you think a Twizzler is?
A Twizzler is like licorice.
Oh, it is in America though, isn't it?
Oh,
And
it
Canada.
is. Yeah. Okay. If I was to say it involves meat.
And it was school dinners.
Yeah.
For school dinners.
Yeah. So there was this thing that then got banned. It actually got banned.
Oh God. Isn't it like, okay, it has to be like bad if it got banned. A Twizzler and it's a meat. Does it like shape your meat or something?
Oh, that makes sense.
That would. Do you know what? That wouldn't be a bad idea. I'm going to show you another photo. These, my friend, are turkey Twizzlers.
Wait a minute.
Why did those get banned?
Because they are so bad for you, it is a joke.
Really?
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
way.
They were so bad for you. And we had a chap called Jamie Oliver who ruined school dinners for everyone. He was a chef that came in and decided kids
No.
should actually eat healthy.
Yeah, he made them healthier.
Yeah.
Ruined them.
Rubbish. And the last one. What do you think? What type of product do you think is being advertised here? BNBN.
Probably the first letters of it.
Yeah.
BN.
Yeah.
But banana. No. But am I close?
I mean,
No.
you're on the similar route.
Am I on a similar route?
Not
Well,
really.
at least it's a food. It is a food.
It's
at
a
least.
food. Yeah, you're in the right food category.
Breakfast, not bowls.
Okay, so a BNBN was like a biscuit that we used to have as a kid. They're square. To be fair, they were actually rubbish, right?
Oh no,
they're
I
not.
loved them.
They were
They're not
rubbish.
rubbish.
The biscuit itself was rubbish.
The biscuit is like, yeah.
The biscuit was awful.
It totally was good.
It was
though.
like, yeah, it was like a cracker.
Yeah, it was. It was.
So it was like, but it was basically a square biscuit with a smiley face on, and the inside was either chocolate or it was strawberry.
That sounds great.
Do you know what? They're not actually that bad. I will try and find some BNBNs and I'll try and send them to you. I'll try and send you a care package of all of these things.
Yeah, and you can try them.
And you can try them out. I'll get you episodes of Keenan and Kel.
Yeah.
Maybe something of Mr. Blobby's.
Oh no.
And then some BNBNs.
Great. I'm excited.
You sound thrilled.